Let's listen to the story Our Lady of the Watch, Italy. The shrine of Nostra Signora della Guardia, Our Lady of the Watch, is a Roman Catholic place of pilgrimage located on the top of Monte Figonia, 804 meter in the municipality of Serenasi, about 20 kilometers 12 miles from the city of Genoa in the northwest of Italy. It is the most important Marian shrine in Liguria. The name Guardia in Italian means watch, and the shrine is so called because in the Middle Ages, Mount Figonia was a strategic observation station for monitoring the movement of armies along the Valpolsivera and of ships on the sea in the approaches to Genoa. From the pavement in front of the shrine on a clear day, it is possible to look over all the Polsivera valley below, part of the city of Genoa, and the Ligurian Riviera. On a very clear day, mainly in winter, the skyline of the mountains of the French island of Corsica can also be seen. The shrine is the destination of pilgrims from Genoa and all over Italy. The cult has been spread throughout Italy and far beyond, so that many churches and shrines have been dedicated to Nostra Signora della Guardia. According to tradition, on August 29th, 1490, the Blessed Virgin Mary appeared to a peasant called Benedetto Peretto and asked him to build a chapel on the mountain. Peretto was surprised and replied that he was only a poor man and would not be able to do that. But the Virgin Mary exhorted him by saying, "Do not be afraid." Nevertheless, Peretto went home and did not tell anyone about the apparition. A few days later, he fell from a tree and was seriously injured. The Blessed Virgin Mary appeared to him again, and he was miraculously healed. The event convinced him to speak about the apparition and to seek help to build the chapel. According to tradition, the first chapel was built by Peretto himself at the site of the apparition. It is a small rectangular building with a wooden roof. Now inside the new chapel, within a niche, is a marble Madonna dated 1530. Due to the increasing flow of pilgrims, a new shrine was built on the top of the mountain between 1528 and 1530. Near the shrine, a hospice for the pilgrims was also built, and this was rebuilt at the end of the 18th century. In the second half of the 19th century, a new shrine was built. There were both technical and financial setbacks, but the church was completed in the year 1889 and inaugurated on May 26, 1890. In the following years, the number of pilgrims continued to grow, and in the year 1903, the old church was demolished to make room for a new hospice and guest house for the pilgrims. On March 11th, 1915, the Genueser Pope Benedict XV gave the church the title of Basilica. Then, in 1917, Benedict built a small temple in the gardens of the Vatican City where a statue of Our Lady of the Watch given to the Pope by Genueser people was enshrined. In 1929, in Varanasi, a railway line known as the Outer Gidovi was constructed, which allowed pilgrims to reach the shrine from the bottom of the valley. Before this, the only way up was on foot. In 1963, a new road for the vehicles was built, and in 1967, the Outer Gidovi was considered to not be economical and was closed. On September 22nd, 1985, the shrine was visited by Pope John Paul II, and on May 18, 2008, by Pope Benedict XVI. Pope Francis, while visiting Genoa on May 27th, 2017, visited also the shrine, and here he had a lunch with a group of poor people, inmates, and refugees. The new church was designed by Guglielmo Calmeri. It has a Latin cross shape with three aisles. The main aisle is painted with frescoes 1963 by the Genoese painter Antonio 1888 to 1985 with scenes of the life of the Blessed Virgin Mary. The frescoes in the dome painted by the Lombard painter Arsufi 1897 to 1965 represent Mother Mary surrounded by the Republic of Genoa, patron saints. In the church are also other statues representing the Blessed Virgin Mary and saints Saint John the Baptist, Saint Joseph, Saint Eusebius, and on the left of the high altar a black procession crucifix. A door in the left aisle leads to the hall of offerings, where hundreds of paintings, photos, and objects have been left by people to express their gratitude to the Blessed Virgin Mary for having been curing or protecting them from various illnesses, accidents, wars, and shipwrecks. Our Lady of the Watch, Italy, pray for us.